Yo, could you guys hear me? I'm not gonna lie, I got really, really excited because I just got an alert that Kevin signed a brand new contract, and I thought it was Kevin Durant for a sec, but it wasn't. It was freaking Kevin Knox. So I got so excited for absolutely no freaking reason, and I look like an absolute idiot for being that excited. Yeah, let me show you guys, man. I think it's from Shams. Oh, this is the wrong side. I think it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Shams. What up, John Helicopter? Shout out to you for the subscription, bro. How's my audio? How's my audio? Let me know in the chat, guys. Audio good. It's saying my audio is relatively low. I'm probably gonna ignore it. Yeah, I know. It's just I know Kevin Durant's on his contract for another 4 years. It's like the fact that you just see Kevin and you get excited and you see the name Kevin and you're like, oh, Kevin Durant got traded already. But no, that didn't happen. First, yeah, I am Jewish, Johnny. First of all, man, what up, Hugo, Johnny, Rizo, on my left, Deadpool, Big Boy Lachlan, Amy, Anthony, Demi, Bram. Oh. Gary Harris just signed a 2-year contract extension. So this is coming to us via Adrian Wojnarowski. So here's how it's going to go down, guys. If you want, you could suggest in the chat, or you could do a super chat, or I don't know, any way to get your thing on screen. And you could suggest anything you want me to give you an update on. This is my first year doing this. A lot of you guys really like when I do this for the NBA draft. Usually there's something playing in the background. I think I'm going to put up Shams Charania's show up in the background, and we're just going to watch it together once I can find a link to it. And just cover news, man. The stuff that's really crazy, I'm going to record, and there's a chance it shows up on my YouTube channel. Tomorrow, by the way, I wanted to give you guys a huge heads up. I've been preparing for this. It's one of my best friend's bachelor parties tomorrow, and I'm driving up somewhere 2 hours away. I have a laptop ready, and I bought a bunch of equipment. If news goes down, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull over to the side of the road, and I'm gonna keep you guys up to date on the biggest free agency news so far. I am Jewish, Johnny. Is Laced Up canceled? Yes, man. We don't do Laced Up anymore, but we support the hell out of each other. Yo, we have about 33 likes to hitting the 200 likes mark. And before we get started, I ask you guys this question every single freaking time I do one of these streams. So do you want chat box on screen or not on screen? Yes, just type in yes if you want it on screen, or no if you don't want it on screen. Why do I have a Pat McAfee jersey? So here, let me explain it because a lot of people don't understand it. So Patrick Mahomes is my current favorite NFL player. He's I love watching him. It's a new level of love for a player. You could call him overrated. I just think he's really freaking entertaining to watch. Kobe Bryant is a huge source of inspiration for me. He's the guy that got me into basketball, but also he really cultivated my mentality. So I had to have Kobe Bryant behind me. I have a bunch of Kobe stuff here, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's also this Kobe picture that I look at as I'm recording just to give myself some extra motivation. And then Pat McAfee is my favorite creator. Reminds me to stay true to myself, be myself, and speak my mind. So that's why I have these 3 jerseys behind me, for those of you guys wondering. So, yo, shout out Jeffrey Muller for the $2 dono. Bro, love you. Hawks going to get Durant. I don't think the Hawks would be in for Kevin Durant. It just doesn't make a lot of sense for the Hawks to go after him. I think DeJounte Murray was your big move, and it's a pretty good move, don't get me wrong. It's just, I feel like there's 2 teams that are most likely to get KD at this point. The first one being the Phoenix Suns, which it seems like the Nets are doing whatever it takes to get the Phoenix Suns to give up Devin Booker at the very least. And the second being, I actually think my Lakers have a chance, man. The only reason I think my Lakers have a chance is, one, if Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant want to play together, the best option would be to trade him to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis. So I think there's a chance they could pull this out. 2, Kevin Durant fits the same timeline as LeBron James. So that'd be nice. Kobe's my hero. Kobe's a lot of our heroes, bro. I love Kobe Bryant. It is delusional. Don't get me wrong. As a Laker fan, it is pretty delusional. I'm not going to lie. I think that we're at least in the race. So if it happens, it'd be great. If it doesn't, then we don't have that many assets to give up. So I wouldn't be shocked. There'd have to be a situation where we give up multiple future firsts. If it doesn't happen, then I get it. Let me pull up the sub goal and let's get this party started, bro. I'm really excited to stream with you guys. I told you guys during the NBA draft stream that it was a goal of mine to make sure that I can get as many live streams in with you guys as possible. I feel like it's so important. Also, keep up the good work. You don't talk too long at all. Love the videos. Also, the football, bro. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. That means the world, dude. I get a lot of negative comments, so whenever I get positive comments, I really appreciate it. So let me see. I want to see what I can show you guys without getting in trouble. That's something that I also want to, you guys know I do this every time. Like I try to see what I can show you guys without getting like a slap on the wrist or anything. Right now they're showing like a KD and Kyrie interview. So hold on, I want to. Okay, here we go. So this is an interview from KD and Kyrie. I think this is post playoffs. So let me see. Let's pull this up. I'm going to figure out the context for you guys. Shout out to you, DW podcast. So let's see. I just want the interview. Hold on. Once the interview comes up, I'm going to play it. Okay, so this is their final interview once they lost to the Boston Celtics. So I want to see if there's like any hints at them potentially leaving the Brooklyn Nets back then. I feel like it'd be interesting to compare that to now. We're 14 likes away from 2,000, from 400 likes, guys. So if you could take a moment to leave a like on the stream, it does wonders for the channel. At the same time, let me pull up a live subscriber count. Let me see. I was able to do that before. Oh, it's blocking my face. And yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Put that over here. And did I? Oh, fumbled that. My bad, guys. All right, is it still going? Did I still do it properly? Is it still going? So here we go. Let me see. Yo. Which do you prefer, AD Kai and LBJ or KD Kai and LBJ for your Los Angeles Lakers? That's a good question, man. I would like to see, I know I'm a Laker fan, and I know I have Laker fans have this reputation of being delusional, but more so over everything else, I just want a good story. You know what I mean? If that means that if a good story is going to be a situation where the Lakers don't get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, then fine. I would like a situation like in 2019, I really liked the NBA. Yo, love your videos. And we got to get KD to the Heat. Thank you, Mark. Look, in 2019, I really liked the NBA because there was just so much going on. There was so many cool storylines. There were so many dynamic duos being formed. Rocky Johnson, thank you for the $5 dono. Cavs will be a nice fit, and so would the Hornets. I don't think they're going to go to the Cavs or the Hornets. As Cavs would be a good fit, don't get me wrong. And the Hornets are the Hornets are kind of rebuilding. Sign and trade for Miles Bridges would be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. So to answer your question, I would love for the Lakers to get both because I think Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James trying to challenge the Golden State Warriors for Western Conference supremacy, even that's not a guarantee. I grew up in an era where once a super team's built, that's it. The super team's built. They're gonna win they're gonna win an NBA championship. Whether it was the Miami Heat whether it was the Boston Celtics Big Three of 2008, the Miami Heat Big Three in the early 2010s, or when Kevin Durant joined the Golden State Warriors. That's just what I'm used to. But in this case, if the Lakers traded for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and like they team up with LeBron James, which I really feel like there's a chance it could happen, primarily because I don't want to see LeBron go out like this. I don't think they're going to run it back with Westbrook again, just because that clearly didn't work out. So I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But at the same time, I just want the best story possible. So here, this is the interview I wanted to show you guys.
When I say I'm here with Kev, I think that it really entails us, managing this franchise together alongside Joe and Sean and just our group of family members that we have in our locker room, in our organization. I think we just got to make some moves this offseason, really talk about it, and really be intentional about what we're building and have some fun with it, make it enjoyable, and hopefully we get to start from day one just as a squad and as a family, and we just really worry about us.
Do you plan on having input?
So it sounds like that's kind of interesting because, like, Kyrie Irving made it sound like he is going to be with the Brooklyn Nets for the long haul. And, like, very shortly after, it seemed like that's not the case. It seems like they want to move on. So that's really interesting to me in the sense that, like, at first they made it sound like, okay, we're here, like we're with Brooklyn. We're going to try to build this thing. It wasn't necessarily what we were hoping for this past year. And now it seems like they're completely shifting course. And I really wonder what caused this. I really wonder what was the, like, tipping point, if you will, for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And we're not even done yet. I have a lot more to show you guys, but so interesting. Like, what do you think caused this? What do you think made Kyrie and KD decide, like, hey, this place is not for us anymore? That's what I want to know. So here, I think KD also says something here. So let's see what KD had to say about the situation. By the way, my bad. I know that there's a little floating subscription box thing that I'm currently also trying to fix currently. Which way do I go if I wanted to? I think I have to full screen it. Yeah, I probably have to full screen it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. It'll be here sometimes and it won't be here other times. So let's see. Here we go.
With personnel decisions as the franchise player.
And yeah, of course. I mean, I want to know who I'm playing with out on the floor. I want to know what we're thinking. I mean, Sean and the front office, all of us, we just talk basketball regardless because we enjoy basketball. So sometimes our team may come up and what we may need and what I see from a player's perspective. And we always have conversations. That's what makes great organizations.
So it seems like originally KD and Kyrie were planning on staying with the Brooklyn Nets. And then that ended up changing. By the way, if you guys don't want to, like, donate to ask me questions, you could just tweet it at me. I'm trying to figure out other ways you guys could send me messages. Maybe I'll check my Instagram as well. I'll have my Instagram up here. So, like, you could send me DMs and I'll periodically check that as well. So I really wonder what caused the shift. And I know originally Kyrie Irving said that he may not, I mean, there was an issue with Kyrie Irving's contract and the Brooklyn Nets, but what caused KD to shift course? Is this something that they were in cahoots together with for? Do you think Kevin Durant called Kyrie and said, okay, like, opt in because you're more likely to be able to get traded if you opt in? That's like a little bit of it's not really obvious, but that's kind of a pay cut if Kyrie Irving does that. Like, I know it's not like obvious, but like Kyrie Irving could easily opt out and get like nearly $50 million a year if he wanted to. There would be a team that, based off of his talent alone, would pay him that amount of money, So I just want to know what I think at the same time, I do think the Brooklyn Nets definitely fumbled a little bit in the sense that how do you lose James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving in 1 year? That's another thing that I really want to know. I kind of feel bad because, like, they're going through all this, right? Like, the Brooklyn Nets are dealing with all this. And while all this is happening, I got to show you guys this. This is absolutely hysterical. Like, this is all going down. And while this is all going down, all the The Brooklyn Nets just tweet out, "Welcome to Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal." Likeliness of Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers. I mean, I'd say that's probably the best option for him at this point. I'll get to that in a sec. Bro. I'm sorry. It's like you have like one of the biggest stars in the NBA demanding a trade, and like all this is happening, and at the same, I meant to tweet ... comma, but at the same time, like they're saying, "Welcome to the Brooklyn Nets, Royce," which they gave up a future first round pick for, by the way. This team is supposed to be rebuilding. I don't know if this was a move that they were making, thinking, "Oh, Kevin Durant's going to be really happy about this." All right, we got a brand new move coming to us from Adrian Wojnarowski. It looks like UCLA alum Kyle Anderson has agreed to a deal with the Minnesota Timberwolves, sources tell ESPN. For how much? I got love for Kyle Anderson, man. He went to my alma mater, UCLA, so... You know, I got tremendous love. If you're new to the channel, first of all, let me know in the chat. And second of all, man, we're on this grind to 610K subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to bust out White Claws again. I'm going to a bachelor party. Like, I'm in my late 20s. Like, recovering's way harder than it used to be. If you want, we could. But, yeah, I think I've been doing a good job bringing you guys news lately. So make sure you subscribe. I like this move. I like what the Minnesota Timberwolves are doing. They're definitely building a culture out there. We're going to get to, I have to answer that question about Kyrie Irving and the odds that the Lakers get Kyrie. And at the same time, I'm sure you guys want me to discuss some of the moves that happened with the Los Angeles Lakers, because after all, they're like the top trending thing on all of Twitter. So let's discuss the Los Angeles Lakers. One in the chat if you're ready for Lakers talk. Two in the chat if you want me to table it for a little bit. Let me get some water in me. Oh, it's a 2-year, $18 million contract. I just want you to know, man, when we talk Lakers, like, I'm a Laker fan. I'll admit we're a joke. Like, I'll straight up say it to you guys. We are such a joke right now. We need a miracle to save us. It's not delusional Laker talk. I think I do a pretty good job. Most Laker fans would agree with me that I'm fairly realistic about us. Like, we're down so freaking bad that Malik Monk decided to leave our team to sign with the Sacramento Kings. So, all right, let's get to it, man. I'm going to be sipping on a lot of water because my voice is killing me at this point. So the Los Angeles Lakers lost Malik Monk. They're in the pursuit of Russell Westbrook right now. They decided to do something that they should have done last year, which you would think they'd be smarter about this, but I don't know. The Los Angeles Lakers signed Juan Toscano Anderson, a member of the Golden State Warriors championship team, to a minimum contract. On top of that, they spent this is what's hilarious. You guys remember when we were originally saying that Kyrie Irving was going to come to the Los Angeles Lakers for their $6.5 million taxpayers mid-level exception? I'm not saying this was a bad pickup at all whatsoever. Like, I'm all for young talent that could shoot threes. They ended up going for Lonnie Walker IV. Now this isn't a bad, here, let me pull up the full contract, but it was $6.5 million. This isn't a bad move at all whatsoever. It's just really funny that, like, there were rumors that we were going to go after Kyrie Irving with a $6.5 million exception that I knew wasn't going to happen. I told you guys from the very beginning it wasn't going to happen. But they ended up going for Lonnie Walker IV from San Antonio, which, so long as the Lakers are going after young players that could shoot threes, I'm for it. Okay, that's it. Like, that's all you could hope for if you're a Laker fan right now. Like, being realistic, I love how Kyrie to the Lakers is freaking trending right now. That's all you could hope for right now. On top of that, let me just make sure I covered all of my bases here. They also signed Damian Jones, which, great lob threat. We lost Malik Monk, which I feel like he could have gotten more money, in my opinion. 2 years, $19 million. I mean, you got to cash out if you're Malik Monk at that point. He took a minimum contract to be on our franchise last year. My like pipe dream team was Victor Oladipo. It seemed like he didn't want to return to the Miami Heat, which really was weird to me, by the way. Do you remember like 2-3 years ago, it seemed like Victor Oladipo was doing whatever it takes to get to the Miami Heat. And then ultimately, like, he said he's going to opt out. Maybe that was just, there's a lot of smoke screens when it comes to this guy. So that's something you need to keep in mind. So let's see. There's one more. Maybe Woj tweeted it out because we got Juan Toscano Anderson, Lonnie Walker the fourth, and also Damian Jones. Mike, why does my throat hurt? No, you're setting me up. I'm not taking this. Appreciate the $1 dono, Chris. Appreciate the $1 donation. I want to see where Shams' show is. Let's see. I think what do you guys think the best move of the day was so far? Oh, I wanted to discuss Jalen Brunson real quick. Who's a Knicks fan here? Do we have any Knicks fans up in the stream? Oh, Troy Brown Jr. Thank you, Troy Brown Jr. Thank you. That was the final guy we got. Who's a Knicks fan in here, man? Lakers effed up when they said F getting Buddy Hield and DeMar DeRozan to get Russell Trash Brick. Wow. I mean, hindsight's 2020, right? At the end of the day, Daryl Jr., I'd keep AD, trade LeBron James, take Kyrie, trade THT, and I'm a Laker fan. Let me tell you, dude, there's no way the Lakers are going to trade LeBron James. Like, you can't trade LeBron James, not because he's so freaking good or anything. It's just like the guy has so much control over his career that it's impossible to trade him. He knows where he's going, and that's it. Did you get the Kyle Anderson deal? Yeah, it was a 2-year, $18 million contract with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, look, man, if you're a Knicks fan, just really quickly in the chat, grade the acquisition of Jalen Brunson for me, please. Like, I want to know what you guys think about this move, because I said this in my previous video. I have another video coming out on this soon. I'm very... Look, it's nothing against Jalen Brunson. It's nothing against him, okay? Because he's slowly improving year after year after year. I don't know if you guys are into like stocks or investing or anything, but like what the Knicks are doing is pretty much like taking $110 million and investing it in Dogecoin or like Shiba Inu or like crossing their fingers and hoping it pans out. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's not that Jalen Brunson's a bad player. I think he's fantastic. After all, he's improving year after year after year, except his three-point percentage took a little bit of a dip this past year. But when you just look at the advanced statistics for the guy, you know, and again, this could age like milk. He could go to the New York Knicks. He could be a fantastic player. It's just there's so many parallels that you could draw. I'm getting your Instagram messages. I'll get to Instagram messages in a sec. And there's been so many instances like this in the past where there's been a very promising player that's been coming up, trade some picks, AD and Russ, for Kyrie and KD. That's probably the only way the Lakers could get Kyrie and KD. Like, here's my favorite example. Do you guys, I don't know how old you guys are, but during the early 2010s, Lance Stevenson really was blowing up. I mean, we're talking about his first stint with the Pacers. He had that viral moment where he blew into LeBron James's ear, which that sounded so weird to say, but whatever. By the way, 1 like away from 1,000 likes. Let me know who got it up in the chat. So he's slowly he's just taking a look at his basic statistics. You know, like you're going from 3 points per game, barely playing any minutes, to 30 minutes per game, and then eventually getting to 13.8 points per game. And then he had free agency. So when that happened, the Charlotte Hornets drafted Kemba Walker, and they were like, oh my God, we really could use a nice little backcourt mate for Kemba Walker. And Kemba Walker, it's kind of, I don't want to say he was on the same tier as Trae Young, but it was a similar situation as Trae Young this past offseason. Trae Young needed a backcourt mate. Kemba Walker needed a backcourt mate. So the Charlotte Hornets signed Lance Stevenson to a 3-year, $27 million contract. And, a 3-year, $27 million contract. Just got here. What happened that is important? I'm kind of worried that didn't appear on the screen. But so far, just the KD trade demand that we already made a video on. And we're discussing Jalen Brunson right now. So they went out and they signed him to a 3-year, $27 million contract, which back then was a lot of money. He goes to Charlotte and just tanks completely. It doesn't work out. Now, I'm not saying Jalen Brunson's going to do this, but I've just seen so many instances like this in the past where you're banking on a player breaking out. Like the Timberwolves did it with Andrew Wiggins. I'm just not a big fan of paying a player for what he could be as opposed to what he currently is. I don't think that's just a smart way to go about your team. And I think on top of that, when you factor that in with the fact that it's the New York Knicks, I don't know. I can't really give I guess if the Jalen Brunson signing, I'd give it a C- so far. But I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong. And Jalen Brunson could be a stud. He could be an all-star with the Knicks. But it's just weird. 4 years, $110 million. I think that combined with the fact that DeAndre Jordan was one of the first notifications I got on my phone today. From Shams Charania. The moment free agency started, we got breaking news that DeAndre Jordan was moving on to the New York Knicks. So I think those two just absolutely the strangest thing. I can't give it a B-, dude. I can't give it a B-. I could be wrong. Again, I've been wrong a lot. I've been wrong a lot. And I hope I'm wrong because I want every basketball player to succeed. It's just, I can't wrap my head around paying a player that there's nothing about Brunson's stats that really excites me. You know what I mean? No, screw the basic stats. Okay. Screw the basic stats. Cause that's kind of basic in my opinion. Let's forget about the basic stats for a sec and let's just go to his advanced statistics. Okay. His advanced statistics don't suggest something for the Milwaukee Bucks. I will in just a sec. His advanced statistics don't necessarily show me something that's man, if we get this player away from Luka Doncic, he will really explode. I mean, his PER, but I don't really like going based off of PER either. So I don't know. You guys grade it up in the chat for me as I'm getting some Instagram messages from you guys. I think on my latest reel. BK. So let's talk about Bradley Beal real quick. First of all, everyone's going on my latest video thinking that I'm saying Bradley Beal was going to leave. If you go onto that video, first of all, the thumbnail of the video is literally anything is possible. Anything can happen. That's literally what I wrote in text on the thumbnail of the video. And I said in that video that it really depends on what Bradley Beal wants. And again, I think a lot of us, and I said it in the video once again, I think a lot of us kind of discount how much money matters in these types of scenarios. Now, that's not to say he's greedy, but to just put things in perspective for you, and this is a huge reason why I thought he was going to re-sign with the Washington Wizards. If he and I said, if he signs with the Washington Wizards, it's because it's way too much money for him to walk away from. And I said this in my video, I'm just going to show you guys once again to put things in perspective for you guys. When you go to Bradley Beal's contract and you look at his career earnings, I know it's really easy to look at these all-star caliber players and say, well, it's a crap load of money and he's made a crap load of money so far. So I'm sure he's content with the amount of money he's made. The man has made $177 million so far in his career. Now, his new contract is going to pay him a $251 million maximum to stay with the Washington Wizards, who are pretty much going to do whatever it takes to put a contender around him. But if we're being honest, like, he's pretty much choosing money over championships, which, again, like, nothing wrong with it, dude. It's a lot of money. 250, that's more than he's made in his entire career. By the time he's done with it, Bradley Beal would be worth almost $500 million. You know, so that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like Bradley Beal was thinking to himself, like, damn, you know, like, Jason Tatum was able to make it to the NBA Finals in his fifth year in the league, fourth year in the league. Someone correct me up in the chat. And here I am. I've been in the NBA for 10 years, 2012 NBA draft class, 10 years. And I haven't even sniffed the NBA Finals. So that's the one thing, the one report we were getting from Bradley Beal, and like why he would consider like jumping ship or joining a different team. But it's really hard to look at $251 million, which is like $80 million more than you've made in your career so far. Like, think about it, man. In 10 years, he's made $177 million. He's getting offered $251 million. So it's really hard to say, okay, nah, I don't need money. I want to go win a ring. So I wasn't really shocked. I thought there was like a 30% chance he might leave, but I was getting signs that he didn't really want to leave. If you're new to the channel, by the way, let's make a push to 609,000 subscribers. Would be pretty freaking sweet. A shout out to BK. That was definitely something I really wanted to discuss. That didn't even occur to me. The next issue that I want to talk about is James Harden, who might be the biggest mystery in the entire NBA. Hold on. Talk about KD. We'll bring back the KD talk. I'm waiting for some sort of update. I have like my sources up in the back. I have SportsCenter up there as well. So I'll keep you guys posted on everything. So here, let me see. I just want to make sure I got everything here. The latest on James Harden. So here's something that's admirable about James Harden. You know how I told you how Bradley Beal decided to pursue money as opposed to winning another championship? James Harden kind of did. Well, James Harden's been in the league way longer than him, for sure. Thank you for the $1 dono, JR. And James Harden's made like $270 million throughout his entire career. And bear in mind, this is money from Houston. When you're getting paid to play in Houston, that there's no state income tax. That money goes a little bit longer than if you're playing in Brooklyn or if you're playing in Washington, et cetera, et cetera. So James Harden is opting out of his $47 million contract, which is pretty substantial. I know James Harden's like the biggest mystery in the entire NBA right now. You have Joel Embiid literally saying that he's not the James Harden from Houston, which is probably the biggest like backhanded compliment that I've ever seen a superstar teammate give to a superstar teammate. So he currently declined and opted out of his $47 million contract. So he could potentially sign a cheaper contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. So how old is James Harden? He's going into his age 33 season. With this money, I really wonder what the Sixers are going to do. I wonder how much of a pay cut James Harden would take in this instance. Do you think James Harden could win a championship with the Sixers? I feel like they were really close. Sorry, I thought that this, like, whenever this goes off, that means Woj or Shams like went off or something. I feel like they were really freaking close. But I think at the very minimum, some more depth would help. I think some more shooting around them would help. I feel like a full season, a full off season with the Philadelphia 76ers would help. And the fact that James Harden's willing to take a pay cut speaks volumes about how dedicated he is to potentially winning a championship with Philadelphia. So Here, let me take a look at chat real quick. Bull. Breaking KD is going to the. I love the members of chat that like try to like trip me up on like breaking news. Let's see, top landing spots for KD. Nah. Let's see what else we got. Shout out to JR. What do you think the Heat are going to do? Well, the Heat, it's funny because like the Heat have been in on everyone so far, especially Kevin Durant. But I don't know. It's really. Oh, first of all, we have a Miles Bridges update, by the way, for those of you guys interested in that. So Miles Bridges is currently like back in the lab, getting back on his grind. So it looks like he's not being detained or anything anymore. So that's nice at the very minimum. Hopefully he didn't miss out on his bag too badly, because that would be really unfortunate. The latest we have on Kyrie and KD is it's like very like obvious stuff, you know, like this is kind of stuff that I like to call no dust stuff. It's like the Lakers are making Kyrie Irving their number one target. It's like, yeah, we kind of knew that. Like duh, we kind of knew that. So the Miami Heat, and this is coming to us from Chris Splash. Now, if you don't remember Chris Splashed, he was the guy that said, or like the first guy that said, that there is beef between Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know if you remember. So Donovan Mitchell, like there's some rumors that I personally don't buy, but you know, rumors are fun. So we'll talk about it. There's some rumors that Donovan Mitchell might get traded to the Miami Heat. Now, I don't believe them personally. I think it's kind of like ridiculous. Why would you trade Donovan Mitchell? The man is under contract till 2026, I believe. As we got some breaking news, DeLon Wright has officially agreed. It should appear up top. To a 2-year contract with the Washington Wizards. 2 years, $16 million deal with the Washington Wizards, according to his agent, Greg Lawrence. What do you think about the idea of KD to the Bulls? I mean, sign and trade with Zach LaVine, I guess. So here's like the official report coming to us from Chris Splashed and NBA Central. The Miami Heat are a more likely landing spot for Donovan Mitchell and have furnished a trade offer to the Utah Jazz, per at Chris Splashed. Fat Joe, Jamal, thank you for the $1 dono. Fat Joe told me, bro, what? Fat Joe told me he is close to Mitchell and that Mitchell's dream is playing for Miami, not his hometown Knicks. I hate rumors like this. I mean, dude, Donovan Mitchell is under contract for another, like, what? Let me just see. Until 2025 to 2026. It's like, where are we? Like, who's coming up with this? You know, there's plenty of good stuff with Kyrie and KD and the Lakers and LeBron and AD. Like, we don't need to do this. Can you talk about the future of the Timberwolves? They signed Kyle Anderson. The only big move I'm hoping, it's just Woj giving like a little report. The only like big, the Wizards have added, here, this is what Woj said. The Wizards have added 3 guards to join Bradley Beal in recent days. Will Barton, Monte Morris, and now DeLon Wright leaves the Hawks for Washington. Do you think the Suns could Kyrie and KD? I don't know. I mean, it would have to be like a 3-team Celtics trading Jalen Brown for KD. I can't see them doing that. It's nothing against like KD or Jalen Brown. It's just Jalen Brown's way younger. They're clearly on the right path. I feel like you have the core of Jason and Jalen. Why would you mess with that at that point? It's just the Fat Joe thing just really made me think, like, what the hell? Like, what kind of report is that? Yeah, according to Fat Joe, like, Donovan Mitchell, like, is like, it made it sound like Fat Joe's a source, you know? I haven't heard of Fat Joe in years. Like, we're talking about like me being in middle school years. So Sacramento's just dead? No, Sacramento got, I mean, apparently it's more lit than LA. Sacramento got Malik Monk to go to there instead of the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, you guys aren't dead at all. So, look, I don't think there is a team that could do Kyrie and KD unless if it's the Lakers. Now, I could be wrong. There could be like 3-team trades that send Chris Paul over and Chris Paul to another team. But I feel like the Phoenix Suns have a good thing going there, you know, and they understand who they are. Like, Chris Paul is the playmaker and is the floor general. Deandre Ayton, he's great, but he's not necessarily, in their eyes, he's not necessarily worth a maximum contract because they feel like they could get the same type of production out of Bismack Biyombo or any other player coming off of the bench. That's what they think. You know, that's not what I think, but that's what they think. So I could understand not wanting to invest further in your center. I get that. But then you have like, I mean, Kevin Durant coming in for DeAndre Ayton makes sense. You have Devin Booker, obviously. I can't see the Suns giving up Devin Booker for Kevin Durant. And honestly, if you're a Suns fan, let me know in the chat. Would you want Devin Booker to be traded in a Kevin Durant deal? Would you? I don't think there's a single Suns fan that would like that. CP, I didn't even think of that. Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox having a reunion. Are the Hornets targets for... There's no stars going to the Hornets, bro. There's no, like... Kevin Durant is not going to the Hornets. If he does, you guys could, like... If he does, then I'll give, like, $500 to every single person in the stream. You could take that to the bank. In terms of what we have more recently, here, let me try to do some digging. Let's see. It's nice to see. I'm happy Miles Bridges is getting like back to what he wants to do, like getting back to basketball. So the Miami Heat are interested in bringing back Jay Crowder if they miss out on Kevin Durant, which I think is a realistic target for them. I mean, Kevin Durant would be great. I don't think it's necessary for them to win a championship, in my opinion. You could agree or disagree. That might be the worst tweet ever. The Boston Celtics are trying to get Kevin Durant. You see, like, whenever I get, like, these sources, I just, like, no offense to John Gambadoro, which I did use in my last video, but, like, I don't know if I trust him. I don't even know if I trust Brian Windhorst anymore. What I do trust, and this is coming from Gambadoro as well, is the fact that the Brooklyn Nets are not interested in DeAndre Ayton. I feel like DeAndre Ayton is getting, like, the Andre Drummond treatment. And with all due respect, bro, like, he kind of deserves it. It's nothing, like, I don't want him to fail. I never want any player to fail. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is DeAndre Ayton clearly has the ability to develop a jump shot. He had 4 years to do it. He's like, what, a 75 or 76% free throw shooter? That means he does have the potential to develop a 3-point jump shot, and he never did. Here, let me see. Fat Joe tweeted that was cap. He never said that. I told you, like, the report on Donovan Mitchell getting traded initially just sounded weird. He's not getting traded. He's under contract until the 2025-2026 season. What do you think about KD going to the Trailblazers? Dude, like, I would love to see that. It would be so cool to see Dame and KD, like, team up with one another. I don't know about the odds of that happening, but I would love to see it. The Sixers might be in the race for Kevin Durant, according to a good friend of mine, actually, someone that I actually trust, that did a wonderful job reporting the Ben Simmons stuff, and that's Jason Dumas. So shout out to Jason Dumas. I'm just going to show him some love here. He's a pretty good insider. Dude, did you guys see in my video, like, did you guys watch my video here? Like, no, you don't even have to watch my video, but did you see how Brian Windhorst was talking about the odds that the Lakers could put together a package for Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant? I mean, it sounds like he doesn't believe it himself. Like, he's like, I don't know. Like, listen to this.
But it has been floated to me by executives that
yo, if you post fake news, I'm just going to time you out, bro. We don't need the chat flooded by fake news. Especially if it's never going to fall for, if I'm never going to fall for it. Like, look, he's like, I don't want to put this out there on the internet.
But it has been floated to me by executives that I'm sorry, I'm not loath to say.
I can't. Don't
That
do
if
it.
they were be kept together, that the Lakers would potentially have a package that you could trade for both of them.
Let's go, Richard.
But we don't know. It's too fragile. It's too fragile.
Bro, like, look at all the insiders. It's like, God damn it, we're running out of rumors, aren't we? It's like, we have no idea what to say anymore, huh? All right, start the Laker rumors. It's like, all right, we need something to keep the viewers on this program. Bring out the Laker rumors. It's like, you know, it's really funny because my brother and I have this like joke where like anytime there's a player that's about to get traded, like we'll look at each other and we'll be like, to the Lakers? So like, even if it's football, you know, I'll look at him and I'll be like, yo, Tyreek Hill to the Lakers? And it's like the same thing here. They're like, oh, dang, okay, well, we're out of like the realistic options where the Phoenix Suns could potentially... Yo, shout out to Noobski, bro. The first member of the stream, bro. Thank you so much. If we get 4 more members up in here, yes, I'll bust out the White Claw. Screw it. Why not? So it's like they're doing the same thing. Once they exhausted the like actual realistic individuals that could be traded for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, they're like, okay, bust out the Lakers. Let's do it.
Because we just don't know where KD and Kyrie are if they're still interested in together. But it would take, after seeing what happened when they were together.
He's like, bro, hear me out. Okay, I know it sounds bizarre, but like, bear with me.
And almost no team.
They're all
no team with options would do it. But the Lakers don't have options. So that's the only place I heard it was possible. But we don't have enough. We don't really have enough information to know.
Bro, there was a point where Brian Windhorst was like on top of the insider game. You know, like he was Woj before Woj was a thing, and like I don't want to badmouth the guy, but like he has just been. It's almost as if like every time he says a rumor recently, that's like a foregone conclusion. It's not going to happen. Is it just me? It's like he doesn't speak things to existence. He speaks things out of existence. Like, no offense. Breaking news. Kevin Durant going to Orlando Magic via Paolo Banchero's story. I saw that. Okay, Magic fans. Let's make... fine, I'll show you the story just because it's funny. Patrick Mahomes actually posted the story of... it's a funny story. Oh, all right, there's that. It's like... such a funny Photoshop, bro. You can tell he did it himself. Like... You see, there's like no drop shadow around him. It's like cropped out. Like his hair is like cropped out and like he just pasted it there. I mean, I love seeing players do that though. I mean, you remember when Joel Embiid was trying to recruit LeBron James to the Philadelphia 76ers? Like that, like during the year he got drafted. It's always fun seeing people do that. Bro, I swear the Lakers can't even afford to put someone on a WNBA contract. Bro, when I saw like the players we're getting, it's just, Yay, Lonnie Walker the fourth. Yay, like Damian Jones. Hooray, Juan Toscano Anderson. Yay, Troy Daniels. Like, it's not exciting. I'll admit. I don't know if there's anything on the Golden State Warriors yet. I don't even think the Warriors need anything. It's just like they have so much depth. Let's see. Let me see if there's anything else here for you guys. So currently, why is LeBron trending? There's Lonnie Walker. All right, there's the Lonnie Walker the fourth deal. Do you think Russell? Oh yeah, here we go. So Fat Joe. Why is Fat Joe being brought up, bro? I don't mean to disrespect the man, but like, he's like, Fat Joe has never said this. This is cap. Click actually hit this one. Like, lead NBA reporter Fat Joe denies that he reported the Fat Joe NBA report. Like, where did Fat Joe come from, bro? Like, where did this come? NBA rumors have been wild. Like, so Fat Joe tells me that there's a chance. Like, it's so random. Like, where did who paid NBA Central to tweet this? I'm like, what? Like, man, like, the internet's a wild place, bro. All right, the internet's just an absolutely insane place. So here's who's left so far as a free agent. Via my good friend, Legion Hoops, Kemba Walker would be a nice ad. I would like Kemba Walker on the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder, I'd welcome back with open arms. I don't think we'd get Gary Payton or, TJ Warren would be a pipe dream. Oh, man. Dude, that'd be sick. I just read your chat. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I might even read it prematurely. Where do you get Bulls fan here? I've been wanting Jay Crowder for a long time. I feel a big trade coming very soon, though. That's why we fired up the stream, primarily because, we could possibly stream tomorrow, but like, that's a huge reason I fired up the stream, because I feel like there were so many things coming and I wanted to get you guys something, I wanted to be on top of it as it was going down. Mitchell Robinson. I thought Mitchell Robinson went back to the Knicks. We'll see. And then Zach LaVine, obviously. Otto Porter. Kevon Looney's probably going to go back. Nurkic. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have anything else currently? I feel like there's also, all right, here we go. This is a better list. There's James Harden, Zach LaVine, Deandre Ayton. This is he actually ranked these two. Bro, Blake Griffin. Oh my God. Have you seen these reports have you guys seen these reports? How the Lakers are trying to pursue Blake Griffin? It's so freaking depressing. It's insanely depressing. It's like we went from hoping for Kyrie Irving to hoping for John Wall to praying to Blake Griffin to sign with us. I don't think we're as down bad, but still, it's a little depressing. We're 300 likes away from the 2,000 like point, guys. Make sure you drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. Did your Bucks do anything this free agency day one? Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks brought back Wes Matthews. I'm gonna sit down actually, guys. I know, rare. Super rare. Oh, wrong button. Is this one? Yeah. And I'll do one of those. Oh. Bro, this chair gets no use. Oy. Does it look weird? Does it look weird? Let me just take a look at my camera real quick. Yeah, let me pull it down a little bit more. All right, dope. Any Rockets rumors? I mean, I've been looking out for Eric Gordon rumors, but so far nothing on the Eric Gordon front. Oh, the Bucks also got Joe Ingles. All right, good call. I missed that. You have to understand, man, like during the start of free agency, I was like locked in on making my KD video. So I may have missed that. So my bad. KD to the Golden State Warriors. Am I the only one that thinks it's hilarious that Kevin Durant decided to demand a trade and then his top two teams were the number one seed in the East and the West last year? Like, does that rub anyone the wrong way aside from me? Did Malik Monk finally go to the Kings? Yeah. He's reunited with De'Aaron Fox, which is pretty freaking awesome. Mike McNutt to the Lakers via Windy what? Oh, the Monica McNutt. Appreciate the $2, Demi. By the way, if you guys want to join the Mike Mafia channel memberships, if we get like 4 more, I'll start bringing out like White Claws and we'll have a good time. You know what? Actually, and 4 more. No, because both of them lost. I mean, they're still top seeds. They're still number 1 seeds in the regular season. Eric Guzman. No, because both of them lost. It doesn't matter. They're both top seeds regardless. Like, no matter what, you can say what you want. Top seeds are top seeds. Any updates? No. I'm sitting here waiting for updates, giving you the updates the moment it happens. And when it does happen, I forgot to turn on the chat on screen stuff. Here, let me go ahead and do that. I love how 2 of my chats just answered each other. Like, we just had 2 chats in rapid succession and both of them answered each other's questions. It's like, shout out Tyrone. Thank you so much for the dono. Here, let me see. I got to pull up the Streamlabs. KD to the Cavs will be OP possibly with 4 7-footers. I agree. But I feel like at this point, man, it's a legacy move. Like, if he goes to the Suns, how would KD to the Cavs look? Well, the previous dono answered your question. I feel like he wants to go somewhere that needs him to win a championship. Clearly needs him to win a championship. Because he's I guess he's a little traumatized from his previous experience, or, a little sad about the fact that, he wasn't nearly as, he wasn't necessarily needed by the Golden State Warriors to win a championship, although he kind of did. Even Draymond Green kind of admitted it. So let's see, where was I going to go? Oh, okay. I was going to get chat box on the screen for you guys. There you go. There it is. What do you guys think was the worst move of free agency so far? John Wall News is a little bit older. You're saying this KD situation is worse than Golden State? I don't know if I could agree with that. There's no way. Bro, that's such... Everyone's saying Brunson. No, Anthony Simons makes sense to me. Because, he already was on the Portland Trailblazers. You saw what he was becoming. That made a lot of sense to me. Okay. By the way, I'm going to probably bring some of you guys over to my Discord chat. So make sure you join the Discord if you guys want to come in and, well, chat. I think it's also in the description. Let me pull that up. Yeah, let me pull that up for you guys. So like I'll bring you guys for some takes and whatnot. Yeah, Simon's re-signed. I don't think that's a bad move at all. I think that was a great play by the Portland Trailblazers and Anthony Simons alike. But like Jalen Brunson, you don't really know what you're getting. So I don't even think Jalen Brunson's that horrible. I think it's the worst so far, for sure. What do I think about the Udonis Haslem is not retiring? What do I think about the PJ Tucker signing? I think it was great. I mean, I'm really happy for him because he's found a niche and has evolved throughout the years and has gotten to a point where like he's making good money for himself. So I'm happy for him in that instance. Jokic got a crazy bag, but like, yeah, dude, of course he did. I mean, the guy's been insane over the past 2 years. What he's been able to achieve is like, I want to say it's like unprecedented because there was points where we thought the center position was dead. And here comes a guy that gets drafted in the second round that wins MVP 2 consecutive years with the most unorthodox playing style that we've ever seen. It's like really refreshing. You know what I mean? Can I go into your Twitter go into my Twitter notifications to see your proposed trade? I don't know why lately my notifications have been weird, dude. Like I don't get a lot of my notifications and I don't know why. And it kind of bugs me. I think it's kind of like a blessing too. But what's your proposed trade? The NBA is rigged and pure entertainment. I used to think that, bro. And then like they've had some slow years. So like the past couple of years have been kind of slow from the drama front. So I don't think it's rigged anymore. If it was rigged, you wouldn't see the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals. You know what I mean? If it was rigged, LeBron James would find a way to always make it to the finals, no matter what. We're 8 likes away from 2,000 likes, man. Let me know who's 2,000, who's like number 2,000. Thank you guys for the support. And I think we're like pretty freaking close to 609K subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, if you're new, make sure you hit that sub button and tell me you're new so I could welcome you to the channel properly. All right, so we got an update from Stephen A. Smith on the Kevin Durant front. I don't like Stephen A. Smith as a source. I like him as an entertainer. I love him as an entertainer. He's hella entertaining. I don't necessarily watch him for like basketball, like for him being like really good at analyzing the game of basketball. I watch him because like he's entertaining as hell. So here, let me show it to you guys first. Here, actually, I'll just tweet it out. Here, actually, no, let me show it to you guys. My bad, guys. Stephen A. Smith as an insider. LOL. Here, and I'll post the tweet in here if you guys. So the Brooklyn Nets want, quote unquote, at least 2 All-Stars in exchange for Kevin Durant, per Stephen A. Smith. Bro, like, this isn't anything new. Like, we knew this. Wait, so here's the thing. 2 All-Stars. Hold on. Wait a minute. if that's the case, bro, technically speaking, Deandre Ayton isn't an all-star. So that means like the only all-stars on the Phoenix Suns are Chris Paul and Devin Booker. Unless if I'm, and correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, because I'm saying this off the top of my head. So like, how the hell does that work? Like, look, man, the Suns are not going to give you Devin Booker. All right, stop it. Like you're wasting your time. This is an excellent opportunity to get a good sum of money for Kevin Durant. Get yourself some good assets. Do this rebuild properly. You know, like act like Sam Presti, bust a Sam Presti, get a bunch of draft picks. Get yourself someone young that you could build around. Maybe flip, I don't know. But like no one's giving you Devin Booker for a 34-year-old. And don't get me wrong, I love Kevin Durant. And I respect Kevin Durant. And I think Kevin Durant is one of the most underappreciated, misunderstood, transcendent scorers in NBA history. Okay, but like, let's be honest. He's 34 years old. He had injury problems this last year. We don't know how sustainable his game is going to be. We don't know how long he could keep this up for. So, like, no one's going to give you freaking Devin Booker, who still has a lot of basketball. And I'm not saying Devin Booker's better than Kevin Durant or Kevin Durant's better than Devin Booker. But nobody's going to give you freaking Devin Booker, who, barring something horrible, barring like an Achilles tear or an ACL tear or like a horrific injury, which I hope doesn't happen, for a 34-year-old post-Achilles tear, Kevin Durant, who has some injury concerns. The one thing that you're getting in Kevin Durant is the fact that he is guaranteed to play for you for 4 years. But that's age 34 to 38. Now, everyone's like looking at LeBron James and automatically assuming that since Kevin Durant was one of the best in the NBA during LeBron James's era, that Kevin Durant might be as good as LeBron James was until the end of until like the age of 38 or 39. LeBron James, like, and again, I don't want to use an injury as like, oh, you shouldn't have got injured. No. LeBron James didn't sustain an ACL tear or an Achilles tear, and he was able to, and like his production is something that should be appreciated and not taken for granted, and we shouldn't assume that Kevin Durant could do the same thing. If this is a 30-year-old Kevin Durant, then yeah, I would say definitely go for it. Definitely trade for, ooh, that's a good trade actually. Let me see. That's a really good trade, DJ. KD for Lowry, Robinson, and Hero, 23, 27, 29 first-round picks. I mean, Duncan Robinson would be all right, yeah, I see what you're doing here. Hero and first-round picks, I could get excited about that. If you're a Nets fan, what do you think about that trade? I actually like that trade a lot. I don't think Kevin Durant should stay with the Nets. I think the Nets, like, it's really ironic because the Nets have been making a big deal out of their culture, and culture comes first, and, you know, culture over everything. But the funny thing is they had such a rock solid culture underneath Kenny Atkinson, and they punted on that for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. That's what bothers. Like, that's what's the ironic thing. Like, yeah, I know it was D'Angelo Russell and Karis LeVert and Jarrett Allen and Spencer Dinwiddie, but bro, those players were flourishing under Kenny Atkinson, you know. And then we got Woj. Oh. All right, so it's official. It's not a $104 million contract. It's official though. Where are you? I'm just L for Knicks. Huge W for Jalen Brunson. I hope I'm wrong. So, free agent guard Jalen Brunson has agreed to a 4-year, $104 million deal with the New York Knicks. His agents, Aaron Mintz and Sam Rose of CAA Basketball, tell ESPN the deal includes a player option on the final season. So that's, that's more like a 3-year deal, unless if Jalen Brunson becomes an all-star, that's like a 3-year deal. I agree, Jamel. 4 years, $75 million would have been valid. I don't know. I don't want to badmouth the guy. Yeah, I don't want to badmouth the guy. I don't like this contract. I don't like this contract at all, whatsoever. Who the hell is this guy trying to ratio me, bro? I need more people to follow me on Twitter just so we can start ratioing people. Yeah, go ahead and that's the only value I see in Twitter, getting news and ratioing people. I think it's a little bit of an L. This is a W, by the way. If you're the Detroit Pistons, Marvin Bagley on a 3-year, $37 million contract. I know he technically is considered to be a bust so far, but it's still a W in my opinion. That's such a steal for a player that was a number 2 overall pick. Who knows? You might get something out of him. It's like the Sacramento Kings gave up on him so quickly. So quickly. Am I having a good day? Yeah, I'd say so. A little exhausting, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. But yeah, a little exhausting. Between the videos and I got to pack soon and all this stuff. Yeah, a little exhausting. You and Crispy need to collab over free agency, bro. Crispy knows I love him. He knows I love him. This thread is so funny. So at the end of the day, I think Kevin Durant's the best deal that the Brooklyn Nets are going to get for KD is probably going to come from the Miami Heat. Kyrie to Milwaukee would be crazy. I don't think that's happening. I don't see it happening. Can I update the Discord link? Yeah, sure. Does the Discord link not work? Here, let me see. If the Discord link doesn't work, yeah, for sure. Let me see. I'm gonna smack BK if this Discord link doesn't work. Bro, BK, bro, you keep sending these horrible Discord links, and I update the Discord link, and when I update and then you make them expire, and then I have them in my videos, and right when I do get around to promoting it, it's invalid, and people can't join the Discord as a result of it. Man, I'm gonna smack the living hell out of you, BK. You're so useless, bro. Poop. 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 Poop off of a balcony. Hello? Am I there? Could you guys hear me? Poop in a urinal. Poop in a urinal. Yeah? Am I there? Okay. All right, audio's back. Okay, dope. So here, let me update this Discord link, bro. It really bothers me that drives me nuts, dude. That drives me nuts. You guys try to get into the Discord and it didn't work. Here you go. All right, there you go. Discord right there. Bam. Aw, big fan, bro. And yeah, I agree. Doesn't follow me on Twitter. So I love how I'm getting a bunch of subscribers right after I say the poop in a urinal thing. Like, you guys are nuts. All right, we got some. Oh, no, we don't have any breaking news yet. Yeah, thank you for telling me to fix the link. Maybe I should mod you over BK. Explain the Kyrie/KD situation in NFL terms. Oh, wow. Cat is getting a 4-year, $211 million contract tomorrow. Well deserved. I don't know, W or L, chat? Let me know. I mean, I know there's some T-Wolves fans in here. Bro, this guy is a former #1 overall pick and is a modern center. I think it's a huge W. My question is, what are they going to do with D'Angelo Russell? I would love to see D'Angelo Russell back on the Lakers. That's what I want to know. From DMV, love your videos and make a Beal video. I made a Beal video earlier today, but it was misinterpreted by a lot of people. They thought that I was making a video saying that he was going to leave. And I said, like, he could, like, this is where he stands. And he reportedly already made his decision. Let me see if there's any. Oh, I didn't read a single Instagram message. I suck. If you guys have any questions for me, ask them on Instagram. We got our second Mike Mafia soldier. We're 3 away, and I'll start busting out some White Claws and whatnot. Did I get any questions from you guys on Instagram? No, not yet. We got. Oh, it's just Jalen Brunson news. Bro, the Fat Joe report is nuts. That Fat Joe report is so nuts. Where they even get that from? Here, let me see. Someone's saying invalid in the chat. Here, let me pull it up. Did we get something new? Give me a sec. Yeah. Oh, Flight Mic official server. Oh, I didn't update it in the stream. That's why you're saying invalid. Gotcha. Here, give me a sec. Bro, I'm a beat BK's ass. All right, if you refresh the stream, then it should be there, bro. Would Carmelo Anthony to the Hawks be a good ad? Didn't he get traded to the Hawks before and then he got bought out? Or is that just me? Microphone is a great channel for NFL news as well. Didn't know you had this channel. Awesome. Yeah, man. I just like switch off. I bring you news based off of like which one is like the juiciest and the craziest. So like the NFL's a little slow right now, so we're on the NBA. There's only so many videos I can make on Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? John Hollinger. Some guys who thought they were untouchable are about to find out how touchable they are. Pause. The fuck? Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but like, what? It seems crazy for Miami to call the Nets and offer Jimmy Butler. But on the other hand, how could they not? Bro, what? This is by far the worst. Bro, how do people get hired to do these things? You know what I mean? Like, this is like the most sus thing I've ever heard. Hollinger. Hollinger's hired by ESPN, by the way. I mean, now it's the Athletic, but come on. So the Brooklyn Nets want either Bam Adebayo or Devin Booker in a potential Durant trade, which we knew 4 hours ago. Steph Curry is top 10 all-time already. RN and Acumpo, oh, you're a Flight fan, will never be top 10 even when his career finishes. True or false? True, in my opinion. It's really hard to say because, like, their careers are so different. You need to understand, like, Steph Curry was drafted in, like, the best situation ever for him. You know what I mean? Like, if he gets drafted to another team, then there's a good chance that he just has a career similar to Sharif. What was it? Was it not Sharif Abdul-Rahim, but Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf? And that's nothing against Steph. It's like more of a testament to the Golden State Warriors. They saw Steph and they're like, okay, if we put you in this type of offense, then you're going to succeed. And like so many things went the right way for the Golden State Warriors after that, right? Like they were able to trade for they were able to draft Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, trade for, was it a trade? I think it was like a sign and trade for Andre Iguodala. And then they fired Mark Jackson and brought in Steve Kerr. It's just like, there's so many things that had to go right for Steph Curry to be a contender, which it's nothing against Steph because like still a remarkable. Oh, wow, Brian. Still, it was like a remarkable career. And here you go, Brian. This is for you. Discord plug for you. Everyone go join the Discord because Brian really showed me some love right now. Claw Chug, love you, Mike. Plug the Discord, Dash Brian. I don't know, one in the chat if you want a White Claw Chug. It might be a pitiful one because I'm a little exhausted. But yeah, Brian, if you donate $50, I will happily, I know that's a big deal for some people, so I'll happily chug a claw for you. Give me a sec. Now, I'm not taking any, but like when you look at Giannis and Antetokounmpo, like he had the opportunity to go to a different team. Oh, wrong button. He had the opportunity to go to a team that would put him in a situation to win championships, and he stayed, and he won a team that, to be honest, like, I didn't think had much of a chance to win a championship, and he won them a championship. You know, and that's like, don't get me wrong, they traded for Drew Holiday, which even I didn't think like was going to be the difference maker in a championship. And there was a lot of things that had to go their way. Don't get me wrong. It was a very injury riddled playoffs. But like when you look at the body of work Giannis put up, I don't think it's fair to even compare the careers, to be honest. Like what Giannis achieved is so difficult, you know, in the grand scheme of things. At the end of the day, I do think Steph Curry is going to be remembered more than Giannis. And that doesn't necessarily mean he had a better career, but he might be remembered a little bit more than Giannis. But I still think what Giannis achieved is like something that we shouldn't take for granted at all. And it's very hard to rank them at this stage of their careers. USC, UCLA, Oh, Claw Chug. All right, guys, I'm going to go get a White Claw to chug. BRB. I don't know when this became a tradition, like the whole drink White Claws on stream. First of all, it's not like it's a strong White Claw, okay? It's like a super, super strong White Claw. Muted. I'm muted again. Poop on nipples. Poop on nipples. Can you guys hear me? Poop. All right, whatever. Yeah, you guys can hear me? Yeah? All right, dope. Just making sure. Not muted? No? All right, dope. Here we go. $2. Do you think the Lakers are getting KD and Kyrie? Bro, let me live in my delusional fantasy because it's way nicer over here. It's way, way nicer over here. To be a delusional Laker fan. Cheers to our continued growth. To the Lakers getting KD and Kyrie. Maybe we hit 1 million subs this year, but if we don't, I'm happy for all 608,861 of you. That's 608,913 of you. That's 608,913 more subscribers than I thought I would ever get. So love you all. Cheers. Oh my God. That's so damn cold. Spam the L's. That was such an L. I couldn't even chug a cold White Claw. All right. Yeah. I take my L's like a man. That's an L. Look at these Curry haters, and I'm a Bron fan, but this championship already cemented him top 10. He came back from from trials and tribulations to win. I mean, I don't think, who would your top 10 be, first of all? Like, let's see if we can make room. I can't say my top 10 off the top of my head. And I'm not doing this stream. Like, I am not even risking it this stream. There's no way I am not doing it. Like, nope, not this stream. That's a different stream. KD finna be traded at midnight like PJ and Kawhi. Bro, that was such an iconic offseason because that's when I came back on YouTube and that's when I started doing this full time. And I just have such fond memories of that night. Like, such fond memories. Who do I think is the GOAT? Michael Jordan. Like, in terms of, but you have to understand, like, what I classify as the GOAT. Like, it's more, oh, here we go. We got some more information from Sam Amick. But before I get you guys that, it's nothing to do with, like, oh, LeBron isn't as good as MJ. Because what LeBron does on the court and his longevity is, like, a testament to his greatness. It's more about the fact that, like, basketball was really big when LeBron James started playing. You know, it was already, like, huge. When Michael Jordan was playing, like, he took a sport that was starting to come up and he brought it to another level. And what he did for the sport of basketball on a global perspective and from a marketing perspective, that's why I consider him to be the GOAT. I think in terms of accolades, LeBron James, in, like, a pure basketball perspective, could pass him. But what I consider to be the GOAT is someone that is so big that he's larger than basketball and is able to take the sport and put it on a new tier. And that's what MJ did. There's a chance that we wouldn't even care about who the basketball GOAT was if it wasn't from MJ. But don't get me wrong, LeBron James is freaking incredible. And, like, on court, and his accolades could definitely surpass MJ by the end of it. So here we go. The chance that the Lakers trade Anthony Davis is 0. They don't plan to enter the Kevin Durant sweepstakes. No! Sam, and this is from, oh my God, it's from The Athletic. Oh my God, no. Sam Amick? No, come on. No. Oh, man. God. Why does everything bad happen to Laker fans? You know? Like, we're hated on relentlessly. Nobody wants to come to our team. Nobody wants to play for us. Nobody. I don't even want to play for the Lakers, man. Nobody wants to play for us. Everyone makes fun of us. Our best signing this offseason so far was freaking Lonnie Walker IV. And this is from Sam freaking Amick, dude. You know, like, Sam Amick is a legit source. We never, I mean, don't get me wrong, we got a bubble championship, and I guess we should be thankful for that, and we have LeBron James, but we're not doing him justice, man. We're not putting good pieces around him. Per who? This is Cap? No, it's not Cap. It's Sam freaking Amick. No. I need to dig this up. Okay, I have an Athletic subscription. We're gonna go dig this up. Okay, I refuse. I'm going through my stages of grief here. Okay, this is my stages of grief. Hold on. Lakers, Lonnie Walker, Sam Amick. Okay, Sam Amick. Okay. All right. Yeah, enjoy, guys. You guys get to mooch off of my Athletic subscription. So drop a freaking like. I need to compose myself. I have about 3,800 people watching me. Got to represent Mike Mafia well. Can't act like overly emotional. Sorry. Okay. Kevin Durant shocked the NBA. All right, I'll read this. LeBron, MJ, Kareem, Kobe, Magic, Steph. Wow. Steph over Tim Duncan? Larry Bird and Shaq? Wow. I mean, if that's what you want to say, bro, but like, based off of that GOAT list, and props to you even telling me who your top 10 is, it's like I could respect it, but like, you're giving me like, based off of that, I think you're 12 years old. Are you 12 years old? Because like, with all due respect, like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, but like, I grew up watching Shaq and Tim Duncan. What happened to the Twitch streaming, by the way? I got so consumed with YouTube, and I've been, don't worry, we are going to get to the Twitch streaming, but I've been really consumed with my YouTube. We just created a new TikTok. I've been doing Reels, and I really wanted to bring streaming onto YouTube because it made more sense. I felt like I should connect with the people that have been supporting me all these years instead of trying to bring them onto Twitch. Okay, so here we go. Kevin Durant shocked the NBA world a few hours before free agency began, requesting a trade from the Brooklyn Nets on Thursday afternoon, according to the Athletic's Shams Charania. The ripple effects of the Durant trade demand have the power to reshape the league, including the Los Angeles Lakers' future. Only 2 days have passed since fellow Nets co-star Kyrie Irving decided to opt into the final year of his deal, with the league-wide rumblings about a possible Durant trade request dying down as a result, and many league observers assuming incorrectly that Brooklyn's situation had been stabilized for the coming season. I like the little shade he threw. He's like, incorrectly. Yet now that Durant has formally asked for a trade, a natural next question has emerged. Does this mean the possibility of Irving reuniting with LeBron James and the Lakers is alive again? Yes, very much so. A source close to the situation indicated as much in the aftermath of the Durant trade request. And it makes all sorts of sense that the Durant decision ups the Lakers' odds here. As The Athletic reported on Monday, Irving was hyper-focused on landing with the Lakers in the days and weeks leading up to his opt-in decision. As The Athletic reported earlier this week, the Lakers are currently planning on beginning next season with Russell Westbrook on the roster. Bro, that's like the worst kept secret. You've been trying to trade Russell Westbrook like this entire freaking offseason. Like, no joke. Play some music. I don't have any music to play. I don't want to get hit with copyright. I hope you guys are cool with no music for this stream. Yeah, you play music, Daryl. I like that. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest smokescreen in the entire NBA. Like, we've been hearing that so much recently. Like, oh, the Lakers are happy with Russell Westbrook and they want to keep Russell Westbrook. And that's just stupid. Like, I feel like that's just what they've been telling the league so they don't appear desperate, which is smart. But do you guys buy this? Like, do you believe this? Either say yes or no in the chat. Yes if you believe it, no if you don't. 25 subscribers away from 609,000 subscribers, by the way. I don't think there's a single yes. Everyone knows that the Lakers don't think the Russell Westbrook experiment worked out. Russell Westbrook was miserable there. He's just trying, but I don't blame him for opting in. $47 million is a lot of freaking money. So here we go. But as The Athletic reported earlier this week, the Lakers are currently planning on beginning next season with Russell Westbrook on the roster. They have been reluctant to attach a first-round pick, 2027, 2028, or 2029, to Westbrook's $47.1 million expiring contract, which has been the league-wide minimum asking price. But the chance to add a player of Irving's ilk, interesting word choice there, ilk, could certainly change that internal calculus, as it could elevate the Lakers' ceiling and return them to contender status. A 1-for-1 Irving Westbrook swap doesn't... I don't mean to say Westbrook, I just do. I'm sorry, I don't mean to do it on purpose. A 1-for-1 Irving for Westbrook swap doesn't work financially. No trades have gone down TGS. The Nets would either have to throw in an extra contract to make the math work or include a third and fourth team to iron things out. The framework of a deal could look something like this: Irving and a second Nets player like Seth Curry, or the newly acquired Royce O'Neal or Day'Ron Sharpe in exchange for Russell Westbrook and the Lakers' 2027 and 2029 first-round selections. If the Nets don't want to take on Westbrook's salary, a third team could enter the mix, with one of the Lakers teams and potentially, gasp, Talon Horton-Tucker and or Kendrick Nunn being involved. There's no way the Lakers would offer that. There's no way. They're offering too much. Talon Horton-Tucker and Kendrick Nunn or Kendrick Nunn? So Irving would be a much cleaner fit alongside James and Davis than Westbrook was last season and projects to be this season. And then they start talking about why Irving would fit in a little bit better with the Lakers, which I'm sure we all knew. They already included the fact that they added Damian Jones, Juan Toscano-Anderson, Lonnie Walker IV, and Troy Brown Jr., but overall talent, size, and three-point shooting are still glaring weaknesses. Okay, so I don't think... this isn't the article we're looking for. It's a good article, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to save this article. Maybe we'll make a video on it later on. Let's see. We got to go. We're going to go hunting here. Shams Charania, Sam Amick. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. So what will Brooklyn be looking for in a trade? Okay, I think this is where Brooklyn's messing up here. They are apparently, let's see, an NBA scout told me start at the Anthony Davis trade and go from there. That was 3 young players, including Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. Both of those guys turned out pretty decent, you think, and Josh Hart has become a solid role player. The Nets can do better than that. Wow, really? I don't mean to say Anthony Davis is better, like by no means, because like Kevin Durant's Kevin freaking Durant. But with all due respect, I think Anthony Davis's value in 2019 in his 7th year in the NBA is significantly higher than Kevin Durant's value now as a 34-year-old. And maybe that's bold. Let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree. Either type agree or disagree. Appreciate you, Cheech. But I don't think, like, you have to understand, like, now you look at AD a specific way. You look at Anthony Davis in a particular way, and I don't blame you. But you have to understand that back then, this was like his 7th year with the Pelicans. Like, Anthony Davis was a stud. You know, like, the Lakers were about to give up their whole team for him. I don't think Kevin Durant's value now is anywhere close to what Anthony Davis's value was back then. And it's nothing against Kevin Durant. You know, like, for all you know, Kevin Durant could help your team more. But I don't think it's even close. Let's see. I'm just looking for, I want to debunk this rumor. I want to debunk this rumor so badly. I'm looking for it. Does the Kevin Durant trade request? Okay. Is this it? Or is this the article we read? I think this is the article we read. This is the article we read, yeah. Where I don't see it. I don't see this. Do you think this is fake news, guys? Just tell me it's fake news. Day-to-day Davis. I mean, like, now obviously you perceive Anthony Davis a little differently, but like back then it was a little different. You know? Day-to-day Davis, that's a good one. I'm hoping it's fake news. Sam, what did you let's just click on Sam Amick's name. Potential deals and what's next. Okay, maybe it's in here. Hollinger. Okay, so I think this might be it. Okay. No. Where could Durant be traded to? Okay, here we go. The part we don't know just yet is this, and it will have everything to do with how this plays out. Do the Nets already have possible deals in mind that get the job done? Or do they want to let the situation play out and truly see what Durant's market value is across the league? Interesting days out. Nope. I think it's fake news. I don't see anything like... Okay, while we're here, I don't see anything from Sam Amick on the Lakers. Yeah, I don't see anything. Appreciate the love, by the way, guys. Yo! Oh, there's someone doing that, huh? You guys are evil. I'm just gonna go and say this is fake news. Any questions asked on my Instagram? Yay! Someone's gonna unsub now. No, you guys have been following, but no questions. Yay! Okay, we did it. 609,000. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you guys have been asking me any questions on Instagram. Yeah, it also doesn't seem like, I think it's fake news. I'm just going to, yeah. Yeah, this is fake news. I might even unfollow them. Straight up. Making me suffer and miserable like that. How dare you? KD to the Celtics? For who? Now, I've already read this article billions of times. Do we have a question? Yo. Love your content, but what is Nets and Lakers' future if trade goes down? I mean, for the Nets, I feel like they would be interested in adding. Well, this is nuts. I feel like for the Nets, they'd be interested in adding like young players that they could eventually like trade or young all-stars. And for the Lakers, I mean, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and freaking LeBron James. Are you kidding me? Watching them play together would be really a treat. I mean, that would just be awesome. It would really be an honor to watch those three like play together on a nightly basis. Maybe LeBron and KD could like make sure Kyrie plays. I'm not sure, but that's at least what I'm thinking. I love how Kevin Durant demanded a trade after seeing this picture. He's like feeling incredible. He's like, nope, I'm not. Later. Damn. Technoblade died. That's horrible. All right, yo, we got another report. Shams. Okay, we got something from Shams. Free agent center Andre Drummond is signing with the Chicago Bulls. So it seems like the Lakers are unlikely to acquire Kevin Durant, which sucks. It was nice to think of that rumor for like 2 to 3 hours, but like just based upon the way Brian Windhorst delivered that rumor, like you could just tell he was like, eh. Like you just tell that he didn't even believe it, you know? He just said it. Like just like we've.
But it has been floated to me by executives that.
Suggest any Bucks signing or trades. Give me a sec.
But it has been floated to me by executives that. I'm sorry, most loath to say it.
I can't. Don't
That
do
if
it.
they were be kept together, that the Lakers would potentially have a package that you could trade for both of them.
Let's go!
Bro, it sucks being a Laker fan. Stop making fun of us, okay? We already have it tough enough. It's already hard as hell being a Laker fan. Just be nice, okay? Be nice to us. Yo, you need a link to the Discord. Here you go. I think we got to enjoy this rumor for 4 hours. And I didn't even believe it, okay? I didn't even... yo, Dual King, it's right underneath you. I just posted it again. I didn't even believe it. I just wanted to say that. I never believed it. Never. Not even once. Not for a second. Best trade the Lakers can make for Russell Westbrook? Bro, just get us out of the damn contract. Like, just get us out of the, like, that's all I want. Just get us out of the contract. Katie to the Cowboys. Yo, Mike, nice tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, dude. Weird thing to say. Katie isn't going to the Lakers. Do you think the pickups we got today are good? They exceeded your expectations? I mean, I guess. I mean, I think I should just not. I think I should just be happy with the fact that it makes sense this year. You know, like at the very least, we're getting young talent to surround our core. So I'm content with that. It's better than last year's free agency for sure. Yeah, at the very minimum, it's better than last year's free agency. I just want Kyrie, like, if we get Kyrie Irving over Russell Westbrook, like, at the very minimum, it makes sense. Like, at the very minimum, Kyrie could work with AD and Bron, and I'll be happy with that. KD to the Heat is the most logical trade, DJ. I agree with you. I'm starting to realize that more and more. Like, it's what it makes... and Deuce. It's just what makes the most sense. I agree with you. Like, and that's just me being unbiased. I mean, they could offer Tyler Hero, which makes a lot of sense to me. They could offer Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson to match salary. Like, it's just, I'm a Laker fan. It would have been nice. Like, the idea of KD, Bron, and Kyrie playing together just sounds nice. But, like, I agree with you. Like, that's what makes the most sense. KD to the Heat makes the most sense. We got another message via my Instagram. For the stream, read your DMs for questions. Oh, okay. My bad. I usually read the latest, what's it called? Like the comments on my latest reel. So, let's see. It's a lot of comments like KD to the Heat. What are your honest thoughts on KD? I know he's sensitive. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know that. Hot take, Westbrook was better than AD last season. Well, yeah, because Westbrook actually played. Where do Lakers go now with rumors going and recent free agency signings? Dude, if you could unload the contract of Russell Westbrook, it's a win. Like, that's all they could hope for at this point. You're just trying to get out of Russell Westbrook's contract and preserve a year of LeBron James. I mean, like, bro, like, this guy isn't going to be around forever. Your championship window is closing. You have LeBron freaking James, dude. A part of me feels bad for Bron, but at the same time, part of me, like, part of me feels like he kind of did this to himself, asking for Russell Westbrook. Kyrie to the Mavs to replace Brunson. I don't think Kyrie could play off of Luka. It'd be nice. It'd be fun, but I don't think he could. I have a bunch of Hornets fans in here because I'm getting a bunch of KD to the Hornets. KD to McNutt. Who's winning free agency so far? Ooh. That's a good question. I don't think like it's fair to say they're winning free agency, but they're winning the offseason. And it's the Detroit Pistons. It's not necessarily like, in terms of like teams that are making the best moves for their franchise so far, and this is including the NBA draft, I would say the Detroit Pistons. The OKC Thunder are also making good moves, but that's primarily like due to the NBA draft. They're making good moves for their for themselves. Well, I wouldn't say the Lakers are winning. What do you think about USC and UCLA going to the Big Ten? I don't really have much to say about it. I went to UCLA for college. And like, I don't want to talk about like college sports in an NBA stream. I think most definitely, I would probably say the Detroit Pistons. I would say the New York Knicks until they signed Jalen Brunson. The Atlanta Hawks, like trading for DeJounte Murray, they didn't even have to give up that much. If the Lakers could get Danilo Gallinari, I'd be really happy. I would say the Spurs as well. The Spurs, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, they had to give up DeJounte Murray, but at the same time, they got a lot of assets out of it. Like, they have a direction. They stink, but at least at the very minimum, they have a direction. So that's good. If the Discord link isn't working, click the link I just posted in the chat. Oh, is it the link that... I'm going to smack the living hell out... Like, BK, I want you to know I'm so pissed at you. Like, just because of BK, a bunch of people didn't join today. I might have to remove his mod, bro. I'm so mad. Here, let me fix the timers. Let me see. He was like, use this link instead of your official link. Okay. Here you go, dude. Discord link. Like, BK is one of my mods. And a Stan. Here, let me just send him a DM real quick. Let me see. Here, let me just send him a message. You're a dumbass. Okay. I just sent him a DM saying and telling him that. We're 400 likes away from 3K likes, by the way. So if you haven't liked the stream, make sure you do. And guys, turn on the notifications. We've been spamming you guys with uploads. YouTube's starting to flag me as a result of it. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Like, most of you guys didn't get the notification for the Kevin Durant video as a result of it. You just sent me the laugh emoji. You think Otto Porter will sign with the Lakers? I mean, I hope. I think at the... let me see. Do we have anything new? Should we be like sad by the fact that Malik Monk decided to sign with the Kings over the Lakers? This is great. Bye, Kevin. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much. Would you guys... Are there any Suns fans in the chat? Any Suns fans in the stream? I live in LA, Sebastian. That's how I'm a Laker fan. Would you guys give up Mikal Bridges in a deal for Kevin Durant? Mikal Bridges and Deandre Ayton and like 3 first-round picks for Kevin Durant. Would you do it? Bridges isn't in jail anymore. Here, when I click the Discord link, it works. Yeah, like the one in the chat that I'm posting works. I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like, I know it wouldn't work out salary-wise, but, like, I'm saying just, like, as the base. Oh, hey. What's good? Hi. Come here. Hey, Bobes. Could y'all see him? Could you guys see him? He just like pulled up. He just like opened up the door. What's up? Alright. Appreciate the $1 dono, unknown. W dog. Bob, say hi to the stream. W dog. Wog, your dog is cute. Appreciate it, guys. Boba, say hi. Kiss. Aw. I've been trying to feature him in more videos, but he's like still like a little camera shy. You see, like he's like freaking out. You want to go down? Do your thing. Go do your thing. What breed? He is a golden doodle. I think he's leaving. Yeah, he's like, I'm out. Get me out of here. Well, that was fun. What do you think is the best player to sign with the Lakers? I want Woba. W-Oba. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I post them on my Instagram all the time if you guys want to see him more. He's a boy. Realistically, what can the Portland Trailblazers do to compete? I don't know. Because, like, I feel like you guys are in the midst of a rebuild, but, like, you won't admit it because you want to keep Dame. Like, with all due respect. Like, I mean, you guys signed Anthony Simons, which is great. I'm glad you guys did that, but, you know, like, I'm just being honest. It's like, with all due respect, it's just, I feel like you're rebuilding, but, like, you don't want to tell Dame that so Dame could stay. Mike, what are the chances that kid goes to Warriors? Bro, Kevin Durant is not going to the Warriors. Okay, let me see your messages right now. Katie's going to be a Trailblazer. Are you just saying that because of that one picture that Damian Lillard posted? What are Vegas odds on Kevin Durant? How will these forced trades affect the next CBA? I hope they don't, man. The drama is good for the NBA. Woj just like posted. Yeah, I hope like this doesn't affect the next CBA. Vegas odds on Kevin Durant. All right, so the top team is the Suns. Then it's the Miami Heat. And then it's him staying on the Nets, which is wild. So, like, this should give you an idea. It's like he demanded a trade from the Nets, so there's still a chance he could stay, and it's plus 800. Oh, wait. My bad. You guys can't even see it. Here, let me. Okay, so the top team is the Phoenix Suns, plus 165. Then it's the Miami Heat, and then it's the Brooklyn Nets. So this should give you an idea. Like, that's the baseline. He demanded a trade from this team, and there's still a chance he could stay. And then it's the Los Angeles Clippers, and then it's the Chicago Bulls, then the Trailblazers. Trailblazers, Sixers, and Grizzlies all have the same odds, which is nuts to me. That's the Bucks. The Bucks, Pelicans, Timberwolves, and Warriors have higher odds than the Lakers, dude. Ugh. We have no hope. It sucks being a Laker fan. I will always say that it's. I might have to go get another White Claw, to be honest. It just depresses me so much reading this stuff. I'm gonna, by the way, I have a video. Should I drop a late night video on Jalen Brunson following this? I think I have one in the works if you guys want it, but I just need to know if you guys want it. Please, oh yeah, here, I got you, bro. I got you. Please subscribe to BLB for my YouTube video. I got you. We know about Jalen Brunson news. Nobody care about that, but if you want views, upload it. Damn, bro, you don't have to say it like that. If you want views, then do it. Like, if I want, like, dude, if I was financially motivated, I wouldn't be doing live streams and I wouldn't be posting shorts. Let's just put it that way. You know, I'm all in this because I just love doing this. Just know that. Like, you know, like, I stream because I want to like talk to you guys and chill with you guys because I think it's important to like chill with your community. I like go into my Discord, I post onto my Instagram, I respond to DMs whenever it makes sense. I don't do anything for just views. Dude, don't spam. What do you think about KD for John Collins, Kevin Werder, Bogdan Bogdanovic, plus the few picks that they still have? Bro, I would say yeah, but like it doesn't seem like they're anywhere in the race currently. I don't have an OnlyFans, but I do have a Patreon. But the Patreon's from Microphone. I guess I could post Flight Mic content on there. Isn't OnlyFans technically Patreon? I don't know. Out of all those jerseys, your favorite that I have is McAfee. I feel like people's favorite is McAfee because, like, people, like, you would expect people to have a Mahomes. You would expect people to have a Kobe, but you wouldn't expect someone to have a McAfee, which is why I went for it. And also because, like, there's people that think, like, Pat McAfee's, like, my competitor, but I just wanted it to be behind me just so, like, I just put it out there. It's like, no, we're not competitors, dude. He's an inspiration to me, you know? You've got a McAfee? That's sick. Porzingis, no Lakers? KD signs with the Hornets on a dead... No, man. I don't think so. So, let's see. Do you guys think I should, like, start doing Twitch? Would you guys like to see me do Twitch? Are you guys Twitch people? Yeah, McAfee's pretty awesome. If I do Twitch, it would be here. You'd watch me on Twitch? Okay, maybe I do it. Maybe I'll start doing it. I will always be YouTube over Twitch. Twitch is just like a backup plan. Let's see. All right, I got it. Let's see. So I think I'm scared to get off because I feel like if I get off, the moment I get off, man, that's horrible word choice. I know. Pause. But the moment I stop streaming, I feel like there's going to be like all this breaking news and stuff. Like the moment I stop streaming, even if it is to like do other content and stuff. But guys, make sure you have my notifications on because tomorrow I'm going to go ham. I'm going to look like such a lunatic because I'm going to be driving. And if news comes out, I'm going to be pulling over to the side of the road. I'm going to be recording and I'm going to be posting it with like the same style as I usually do too. So you're going to think it's going to be kind of wild. Let's see. One more thing. I don't know if you guys are TikTok people. This was a very difficult decision for me, and I ended up doing it. And I did it for you guys. But when I first started my TikTok, I didn't know if I could get away with posting NFL and NBA content on the same TikTok. Unfortunately, we did both, and that messed us up in the algorithm, so I had to start all over again. We're currently at 391 followers. Thankful for each and every one of them. But if you're a TikTok person and you want like my shorts onto your feed, then make sure you follow it, okay? I appreciate you, Basketball Goat. I think at this point, guys, it's looking like, unless if Woj gives me something right now. Everyone say hi to Chris in the chat. Everyone say hi. Unless if Woj hits me with something right now. Anything? Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything else from Woj. Riss. Link to your Twitch. Here we go. That's my Twitch. It's 7:30 out here. I'm going to head out. I have to review this one video, but I'll be back tomorrow. So help me God if there's another... if there's something else from Woj, bro. Like, if Woj hits me with something right now, I'm going to be so pissed. But hit me up on Instagram, man. A lot of you guys have been tagging me in news, and it's been really helping me. Dude, I get my NBA clips from YouTube. So like, make sure you follow me on that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. I will post more YouTube shorts. Yes, I do it a lot on microphone. People like it there. I'm going to try to do it more on Flight Mic. If you enjoy the streams, man, make sure you just have your notifications on. I'm going to be doing it more in the future. We've been on for 2 hours. So the one last thing is my brother Get Like Coop just posted. So let's go ahead and show GLC some love, right? Because that's my brother. I love him. So let's go rate his latest video. Comment TFM sent us, or Mike Mafia or something like that. Show my brother some love. That's, I love Get Like Coop. Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike. I'm dropping our mic until probably an hour from now. Later.